Hi everybody, it's Jack. I wanted to make a video about a subject that's kind of near and dear to my heart. This is just about me sharing about who I am and some of the interests that I have, spurred upon something that I just watched on television. So it's at night, I'm here by myself, and I worked all day today, and this was a particularly tough week for me. I had two very large presentations to do at work, and they went off very well, which I expect out of myself. I have such high standards for myself that when things go right and they go well and without a hitch because of the planning and the work I've done, I have a hard time finding a way to celebrate that. I don't know if you're like that, but if you feel like, excellence and meeting expectations are not necessarily, are just the kind of what's expected, right? And not something to celebrate. Anyway, not that I need to be celebrating, and I don't drink. Not that that's an issue, but so how do I celebrate, right? So what did I do? It's funny, I had the house to myself, which doesn't happen a whole lot, but excuse me for doing that, but I had the house to myself, and I ended up watching a video on TV that was about, off of Netflix, that was about the final flight of the Space Shuttle Discovery. I don't know about you, but I'm a total space geek. I believe we don't spend enough money and focus enough efforts on the exploration of space. It's awfully damn big. There's so much out there. We've learned so much in the money we have spent, and it's been really well targeted. But anyway, so watching this video about the last flight of the last flight of the shuttle Discovery, I remember. So the cool thing about it is it takes off from Cape Canaveral Air Force Station, flies out Kennedy Space Center, excuse me, flies to Washington Dulles, where it lands and is on display today. You can go see it at the Smithsonian Air and Space Museum. There's an annex out near Dulles Airport where the shuttle is at, Shuttle Discovery. Anyway, when it was through this flight, it was cleared to fly around Washington. I happened to be in D.C. that time, and we saw it actually fly by our office building on top of a 747 as it made its final flight on its way onto Dulles, which was really cool. And there was this great video about this whole thing, about this shuttle flight. 39 flights, 140 million miles logged. Absolutely incredible machine. Recently I saw this picture, kind of a related matter, of Wernher von Braun, who was really the kind of pioneer for our rocket technology in the U.S., as well as the Saturn V, the Apollo program. He's the one who kind of conceived that it could be done and was the force behind it getting done once the country decided to do it. Anyway, I have this great shot of him, I'll post this too, great shot of him standing next to or behind a horizontal placed Saturn V rocket with the 5 F1 engines in the bottom. And these are giant engines, right? And here's this guy who kind of was the intellectual push, design authority behind these things. Anyway, this is a rambling video, but what I'm really trying to say is it touched me. Space touches me. Exploration gets my mind going and gets my heart racing, gets me thinking and excited and knowing that, there's so much for us to learn and to figure out and to go and explore. And the fact that people do this, I mean, can you imagine being willing to strap yourself on top of what is, millions of pounds of high explosive and just getting launched into space? It's unbelievable to me. It's also incredible and so inspiring to me. And I hope it's inspiring to you. I love space. I'm a space geek. I love Star Trek. I love Battlestar Galactica. Love all this stuff. And I really like the challenge and the drama that it all provides us. It's a backdrop to the human experience that is almost second to none. And in our era, it is the Columbus, it's the Magellans of the modern era, people who get on these things and who are behind it. I'm lucky enough to know many of them, and I think that that's kind of all I wanted to say. I hope you're okay. Hope things are going great for you. They're going great for me, and I want to connect with you. Please let me know how you feel about the space program. All right? Take care. I'm Jack, and I am out.